Hey, what's going on, guys? Vatin Draconis here. Welcome back to the channel. We got Dragonlord. It was my first day here at Gencon. This was the first thing I did when I got here. It was a really cumbersome day filled with a lot of driving to get here, about 2 hours of sleep in a car. I've been up for probably over 24 hours right now. So it wasn't the best first day, but hopefully tomorrow and the Saturday crossroads are going to be better. I got what I came for. We're gonna just open this box up and see what is inside. I've been very diligent today to avoid the spoilers because obviously as soon as people got their hands on this, they were posting about it in the chats and whatnot. And I like to be surprised when I open the box. So we're gonna take a look. A lot of these have been spoiled, like I know like a lot, and you know, the contents here are kind of prearranged, except that there's a foil that you don't, a random foil that you can get. So, you know, we'll see what that is. I don't know how to, oh, okay. It opens magnetically. It seems that's cool. The box here is really cool, right? It looks like super 80s, like that font with the Dragonlord, the image of him on it and the lightning and all that. Like this looks like an arcade game from the 80s, right? It looks like, you know, you're going to see it like, you know, with Pac-Man and all that stuff. The big old D, give him the D. And then this is our contents. And really nice packaging, gotta say. Pretty cool stuff. I like the magnetic close. I don't know. Probably I can just like hold it, you know, set this box like, you know, on its side on a shelf somewhere, and it just looks nice. Yeah, just nice kind of foil wrapped. This is really, really tough to grab. I don't know if I want to take a knife to this, to be honest, but this is going to be really tough to, oh, I think I got it. You don't want to, like, damage these cards. This set is, like, super limited, it seems. People are going, there's, like, $300 price tags on eBay right now for this stuff. And I think that's a bit of FOMO taking effect, but, you know, we'll see what the sale end all is. Okay, I think I got it. Hopefully I didn't damage any cards. We got probably a scan here to see more of Edgar Jr. That's okay. Okay, so we got the Dragonlord. We know what the Dragonlord does, right? He's, you know, he's tapping, he's playing or drawing sights. He's, let me get the focus here on that. Am I focusing? Not really. It is what it is. Yeah, tap, play, draw a sight, set aside a unique dragon, and you pay 3 to like activate his ability if you have the mana and threshold. And then, oh, these are all like kind of stuck together. They're kind of, okay, crispy. Okay, Dragonlord's lair right behind the Dragonlord. So dragons cast to this side. I'm sorry that it's a little fuzzy on the text. I'm trying to focus it, but it's just not playing out, so I'm sorry guys, but I'll read it to you. You just gotta trust me. Dragons cast to this site required no threshold and cost 1 less to cast. So this is not as good as I thought it was gonna be. When I saw the art for this, the art was revealed without the actual text. Totally thought this was gonna be like a 4-color site or something like a Valley of Delight where you get to like choose the threshold. This being colorless really kind of sucks. You can maybe do some cute, fun stuff. There will be a lot of unique dragons in this set, right, with Dragonlord. And so, like, you know, needing unique dragons, there will be a lot of these here. So maybe with Camelot, you can get some, like, reduced 2s on those. But then, you know, you're playing a lot of colorless sites and uniques, but kind of something funny to think about. Aside from that, yeah, dude, oh my god, these are, like, crispy, dude. They're, like, sticking together. This is interesting. That foil wrap was tight. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna ignore, okay. Oh, you hear that? Do you hear that crunch? I wonder if everyone's just like that. Oh, I'm trying to avoid seeing I hope, if you guys have opened these before, maybe you know what the foil is from what's been shown. I still don't know, but I've definitely seen glimpses of it here. Kalistus, we saw him, he was a TCG player spoiler. 7 mana, 5 power, 1 of each element, airborne, Voidwalk. He's a spirit, which is really cool. Very notable because you can charge him in with Evil Presence. And he's got tap, next dragon cast to this location costs 0 this turn. I think that's a sick ability with Dragonlord. You know, it's probably not the most competitively viable thing, but probably a very fun thing if like a commander type of format ever pops off in this game. Kalistus is going to be a really fun one to do. And so we got Zeraphine, Conrule, 7 mana, 5 power. He's 2 fire, 2 water. He's got airborne, a unique. He's a beast and a dragon, unique beast dragon. At the end of your turn, you may choose 3 of your dead minions, banish 2 to return the remaining 1 to hand. So that's cool. He's doing some, you know, he's bringing dudes back, right? And with the Dragonlord ability, you're going to have access to this repeatedly throughout the game. Kind of like a 3 mana draw card. He's in Steam colors. This could be kind of cool. Maybe we see him pop up at some Gencon decks. I'm not super sure. He does cost a lot of resources, I guess, like 3 minions banished, but we'll see. He's neat. He's neat. Draco Corvvis, 7 mana, 5. I'm just trying to make sure that these aren't sticking to each other. These are some crispy cards I got here. Very sticky. 7 mana, 5, 2 earth, 2 air. A unique dragon returns souls to the cycle. Ooh, that's interesting. Airborne and stealth. So you can give Dragonlord stealth. That'd be kind of cool. You can attack for, like, you know, unblockable. Tap, teleport to target tapped minion to burrow it. That seems pretty good. On his own. So if you use his ability, he'll lose stealth, but you're kind of always going to get it off, and you kind of do need that for a 7-drop, so it's not horrible. On the Dragonlord ability, it's pretty good. It's kind of like 3 mana, kill something, and teleport yourself, which can be good or bad, I guess, depending on where you want to be. But tapping, I guess, is the really bad part for Dragonlord, right? Because you do want to be playing your sites. I mean, your dragons are pretty expensive things, so you do want to be tapping for sites a lot. But definitely, if you don't have much to do on a turn, and, you know, in the late game, you kind of start killing things. Pretty cool guy. Moonsong Talagulum, 3 mana, 3, 2 earth, 1 air. A unique dragon raised by wolves. He's got airborne, and he counts as gray wolves and has +1 power for each other gray wolves nearby. So he's gray wolves, dude. This guy's kind of cementing. So a lot of Grey Wolves decks like to play water because for Sylvan Splendor. This guy's in air, so unless you're gonna get like really tricky with it, you're not probably gonna do Sylvan Splendor in a deck with this. So I don't know how good it's gonna be, but it is very interesting. I mean, 1 air is kind of like, you know, you can figure it out. Yeah, it's a Grey Wolf support. That's kind of interesting. I wasn't really expecting. That was not on my bingo card for this set, and I gotta unstick these cards. Oh, Tylum Drag. I really like this dude. He was spoiled. Realm Strength lies in this unique dragon. 7 mana, 6. Can't be moved by force. Has +1 power for each adjacent site. So like in the late game, like he's hitting for 11, and Dragonlord, you pay 3 mana, you get a 6 power avatar. That sounds pretty good. I think he's going to be a pretty good pick for Dragonlord's ability. I think he's also just a really good unit in general because he can't be moved by force, so you can't like Earthquake and kill him like Barry. Like none of that stuff really gets him. Of course, he can't be blinked or grapple shotted, so it's a double-edged sword in a bit, but I think it's a solid card. Shrine of the Dragonlord. I think we saw the art for this. It's on the box, actually. Shrine of the Dragonlord. 2 mana. A unique monument springs primordial powers. Genesis. Teleport all dragons to here. This site provides an additional 1 and 1 of each threshold. So that is huge, actually, because, I mean, it's going to be really good with, like, the Kalistus decks. And, I mean, well, 2 mana... It's like not quite a core, right? Cores are mana neutral. This is mana negative. It technically costs 1, but getting all 4 of a threshold is pretty huge. I think this could be really good. You really don't even need, like, this really does not need to be in a dragon deck. Like, that Genesis ability does not matter at all. Teleport all dragons to here. Like, when is that, like, coming up? 7 mana. Cyros the Archavist. Now this guy was, he had some, in the Gencon rules, it said something about like you need a judge to be called whenever you resolve him. So this is going to be interesting. A unique dragon automaton, so he's an artifact, turns back time. Genesis. Archive the state of the realm. Deathrite. Return all archived cards to their recorded state, then banish Cyros. I don't know what to make of this. We've never really seen the word archive before in rules text, so this could mean anything. I guess it means like take a picture of the realm, and then like when it dies, like it enters, you take a picture of the realm, and then things change, but then when it dies, you reset the board to what it was. Now I wonder if life totals change. I imagine hands don't, because it says the realm. The realm is typically things in play, so hands aren't gonna really matter. But what about like life totals? Because that's a big deal. I don't know. Very interesting. I don't know what to make of this guy. Tbh Geistwood. Cradle of Ethereum. 2 mana. A unique relic and hope of an ancient race. We saw this one. This was a spoiler, actually. Anytime during your turn, you may look at your next spell. You may cast dragons from the top of your spellbook here for 1 less. Put this on the Dragonlord's lair, I guess. And what was the other card that was reducing cost? Or was it just Camelot? Like, I don't know. You put this on Dragonlord's lair with a Camelot, and like suddenly your unique dragons cost 3 less. Like, that's kind of crazy. And then you mirror realm the Camelot, and they cost 4 less. I mean, you're high rolling uniques here, but I don't know. That could be kind of crazy. There's really not a lot of dragons, like even with this set, because a lot of them are unique, so you're only playing 1 copy. I don't think this is very good, just because it's not going to help you cast things off the top a ton, but it's definitely a cool card. It will get better with time. Add Tonitum, 7 mana, 6 power. A unique dragon leaves thunder in its wake. This is the air one, which we hadn't seen yet. We saw the art. Airborne, movement +1. Whenever Add Tonitum stops, she may deal 3 damage to another random unit here. Okay, so she's like lightning bolting when she stops. With the new rules, I think that will... I would assume that you can move and attack, and then actually you would resolve this before attacking. I'm not sure about that, but because you now like you declare your attack after movement. So I think this could be really good if that's the case, where you move and attack, this resolves killing something, and then like you like actually get to hit the site maybe. Like that's a possibility. That could be pretty cool. Doesn't do anything the turn it comes down. That's always a weak point, especially with like 7 drops and stuff. But you know, if it's Dragonlord's ability, I think it's pretty. He gets airborne and movement +1, and it's gonna be like a free deal 3. Like I guess it's a slightly overcosted lightning bolt, but I think that's fine when it's a repeatable ability that costs you nothing. Ignis Rex. We saw this guy. He was like the OG. 7 mana, 6, airborne, immune to fire damage. Once on your turn, discard a fire card. Deal 3 damage to units at target adjacent location. So not too big of a fan, because he's kind of just like doing major explosion. Not major, minor explosion. And I don't love minor explosion. But he's doing like a discard thing, right? Like discard a fire card. So maybe like you discard Infernal Legion and then you bring it back. Like we saw Carry and that spoiled in Gothic. So you kind of have some options there, and I think that's really unique. And I guess with this new Steam Dragon, wherever he is in this pile, you are setting up your cemetery to be able to bring things back with the Steam Dragon. So maybe in a deck where Steam Dragon is your selected deck, or your selected dragon, you are playing Ignis Rex, and in the late game, you're kind of able to do something there. There is a card stuck to Ignis Rex, and I don't want to see my foil just yet, but I really, oh my god, do you see this, bro? Oh, look at this, like on the edge here. Yeah, I don't know what happened to these cards here, but they were absolutely, oh my goodness, bro. I swear I was careful with the foiling. I swear this was not me. This was just, oof. Yeah, I feel like that pack was way too tight. Like, look at this. Like, oh, they're sticking so, so bad. Vatin Draconis. This is the water guy. A unique dragon of worldly deluge. Submerge. At the end of your turn, you may submerge all minions and artifacts here. Don't love it because it's kind of depending on your opponent playing water, but it is an end of turn trigger, so you'll always get this the turn you play it. So maybe if your opponent is on your sights, you play it, you kill something, and then whatever happens, happens. I really like this Poseidon looking dude on the card. Look at that, like with the pitchfork. Is that like the treasure that he's got? I don't know. Pretty cool stuff. Lastly, we're gonna see the foil. Ooh, it's upside down. We got Draco Corvvis. So this guy's nice because I think he is probably one of the better dragons for Dragonlord's ability, like the selected dragon. Just because I think that with Draco Corvvis, he's 2 earth, 2 air, so you're going to be earth air, and you're going to get to play at Tonitum, and you're going to get to play the earth guy, the Tarn Drag, and both of those are good, and then you're just going to be playing like an earth air mid-range, maybe even ramping with like, I don't know, kettle top leprechauns, frontier settlers possibly, and other things. So while this is not the, like, you know, I feel like probably Dragonlord is like the foil you're looking for. And then maybe honestly Shrine of the Dragonlord is really good. I think you're playing this outside of like dragon decks because it's just mana fixing so well. I think this guy is a really solid pick for the Dragonlord ability. And yeah, guys, this is Dragonlord. If you haven't seen from the Discord, or probably I would assume it's on Reddit and Facebook and everywhere else, you know, these are the cards. If you were waiting to, like, I don't know why you were waiting for me to show you this, but if you were, that's really cool. I love you for that. And I just, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you like my thoughts on the dragons. I don't know. I really like this set. I don't think I'm going to end up playing Dragonlord at Gen Con. I was thinking about it, but I've been putting a lot of practice in with another deck recently that I'm excited for. And nothing here is really wowing me that, like, yeah, I'm going to take it down with the X factor. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.